This is part 3 of the potential side effects of past life work. We're going to be going a little bit deeper into both entities and dark night of the soul. While they both sound kind of scary, they're really not as bad as you think, so just keep an open mind as we go in. Entities are darker energies that exist within this plane. They're not necessarily good or bad, as nothing really is good or bad, they just are. And sometimes these energies can attach themselves to us when our vibration matches theirs. If you're doing shadow work with someone who doesn't know what they're doing, they might unintentionally keep your vibration at that lower state at the end of the session, which is like opening yourself up to the potential for entities to attach, ones that you were with in that past life, or ones that you're encountering now in your 3D world. Think about entities kind of like loved ones who just can't really get out of this plane. Like they're kind of stuck here. They need a little help moving over to the other side. You can work with someone to do that, or you can do it yourself. I love Shaman Direct's explanation of how to do this in his book, Spirit Hacking, where he goes through all the steps you need to take someone over to the other side. Definitely check it out if you haven't done so already. But the key piece here is do not be afraid. Did you hear that? Do not be afraid, because it doesn't matter and fear is a low vibration. Come at this with love. Nothing can hurt you. The second potential side effect that we talked about last time that I want to go deeper into today is spiritual awakening and a dark night of the soul. If you've never heard of the term dark night of the soul before, it is something that happens during a spiritual awakening process. It's kind of like the Tower card in the tarot, where it's like everything's kind of crumbling away and breaking apart. This can mean a loss of really important friendships, significant other relationships, the loss of family members because they don't understand what you're going through, the loss of your own identity. It's just loss in so many ways, and so grief is normal. But it really is a moment where you're like a phoenix rising out of the ashes. So everything crumbles so that you can be rebuilt and show up now as the elevated version of yourself. This can be extremely isolating to go through, so I always suggest when you're going through shadow work to do so with people who understand what you're going through. I have a group program that I run that I do this with people so that it's like built in support networks that help really like hold you as you're going through a process as intense as this. So as everything falls apart, you have things built in to keep you together. But you can also look at online support networks like on Facebook, even in this TikTok community. There's so many people who are there who've gone through this before. Some of us, even before social media was a thing, like me. It makes it easier to feel really held and supported as you go through this moment. If you have questions about either entities or dark night of the soul, make sure you drop them in the comments and like and follow for more shadow work content.